T-Walk, hit the battlefield and go berserk. 20-inch arms, pumping iron till you know it hurt. He looking like he probably fresh out the pen, but nah, he just consistent, young and fresh out the gym.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Twalk the Hawk, back here again with another video for y'all today. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, get a little personal. Wanted to talk about anxiety. A lot of people struggle with it. I'll be seeing people's posts on Instagram, people on here making videos on YouTube talking about anxiety. Logic got the song talking about anxiety, everything like that. It was just on my mind. I was actually listening to the song Anxiety by Logic. I could really relate. So I'm like, let me talk about my situation. A lot of y'all might not know, because I do this YouTube, I'm talking, I'm showing my personality, everything like that. I really suffered with anxiety, like worse than a lot of people. Because I talk to people that say they got anxiety, and you know, I get nervous, I get scared, this and that. Not to downplay anybody else's anxiety, I know it's real. There's different things that come with it. Certain people, I know kids have anxiety to the point where they may be 7 years old, you don't talk for a whole year, things like that. I know that situation specifically, a lot of different stuff. Mine, my personal experience from as young as I can remember up until, I still deal with it, but it was really bad probably around like 18 for whatever reason, maybe whatever happened in my past hit me, caught up to me. It just got really bad between ages, I want to say 17 to 20 is really the worst. Mine was pretty intense. Just to break it down to y'all, it was to the point, my anxiety was to the point I was passing out. I would get really nervous and I would just faint. I would get really lightheaded. I would break out and like dripping sweat, like it looked like I just climbed out of the pool, out of the shower, like dripping sweat. I would get really hot, couldn't breathe, and then next thing you know, I would just faint. So that's how bad my anxiety was. This could be, it happened multiple times. One time, I used to have braids. I was going to get my hair done. This chick I didn't really know like that. I think I was on MySpace, like, who trying to do my hair, you know? So I went over to the crib. It was her. It was deep in the house. It was like 10 people I didn't know. I was nervous as hell. Sitting there getting my braids done. Before you know it, I'm just sitting there, just braiding my hair. I'm like, hold on, can I get a drink? Got up, got a drink, came back. Next thing you know, I'm dripping, sweating. Everybody in the crib looking at me like, what's up with this weirdo, dog? What's up with it? I'm like, let me step outside. Luckily, it was cold outside. I don't know, the cold air always made me feel better. So I step outside, I slump over the car. Next thing you know, I'm on the ground. Luckily, I woke up like 5 minutes late. Like, I really just be passed out. I wake up, don't remember really what happened, and just drop out. All the other time, I was picking up my check. I worked for like a temp agency. My first job, I think, was like at FedEx. Went to go pick up my check at the temp agency. I walk in to get it. It's a small, cramped room. Everybody's coming to get the check. It's like 15 people in this little room, like the size of a bedroom. We like standing shoulder to shoulder. Same thing, broke out, dripping sweat. Stepped outside so I didn't embarrass myself. Just passed out in the car. I hopped in the car, passed out. What else? There's a lot of times where I almost passed out, but I caught myself. If I could get like something to drink or run my head under a cold sink or something like that, or even eat some candy for whatever reason, it would help and I would catch myself. So yeah, I know it's real. Get my upbringing, I got a weird, I don't want to I'll get into that in another video as far as my upbringing, my family situation, things like that, things that I guess stress me out and mess with me mentally, that gave me this anxiety in the long term. I don't know exactly what it was. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what's going on in my head that made me have this anxiety. I started this YouTube channel kind of for like a therapy because I'm scared to death. I never went to any parties. I didn't go to not one party in high school. People thought I was weird. I didn't talk all through high school. In middle school, I was real crazy. Like, used to act crazy in class, but I guess that's when it really hit me. High school, I didn't talk. People said I changed. It was real quiet. I didn't go to no parties. Even to this day, I've never been to a club, no strip club, nothing like that. I'm still battling with it. So if you are, you know, it's just something that you want to try to push yourself through. Don't just jump off the ledge, because then you might pass out or whatever your thing is. But take small steps and do stuff you're uncomfortable with. That's what I did with this YouTube channel. If y'all go back and watch my first few videos, I was like editing it crazy and chopping it up. I couldn't even say a sentence without stuttering and messing up, and I would just edit it together. I would put like this weird filter on it so my face looked blurry. So it was me, but you could barely see it's me. I don't know, it was just something to make me a little more comfortable. And now y'all see I can talk. In front of the camera, I'm pretty good. Things like that, I can talk to people. I took a job. I wanted to be a trainer, but I was scared. I know you gotta deal with people. I took a job in like sales and personal training, was a training director, where I actually have to go up to people in the gym, talk to them. First, extra nervous. Even some days, I would do really good one week. I could come in one day and just be scared to talk to anybody. Like people I would normally talk to on the treadmill, I would see them and kind of be like standoffish, and they probably thought I was weird. Like, so I'm still struggling with it. I'm guessing it's something that don't really go away, but mine has improved a lot. I just wanted to make this video, let y'all know if you're dealing with it, you ain't the only ones. Don't think that just because I'm on here on YouTube, on Instagram, talking, making these videos, things like that, that I don't have struggles myself, because I definitely do. I got some issues, some mental issues. People laugh at me, make fun of me, I don't care. That's something I learned, that you just kind of just gotta stop caring what people think. And it's hard, it's easier said than done. But like I said, I've been making small steps, getting myself out of my comfort zone, and just doing it. I know seeing these videos sometimes still stutter and stuff like that. I had speech issues in middle school and elementary. They used to pull me out the class. I thought I was special, but really they knew I had these issues with stuttering, couldn't talk, and that all comes back to me having anxiety, being nervous. Even to this day, I've had to run business meetings, teach people sales, stuff like that. When I stand up and talk in front of these, say, room of 10, 20 people, as soon as I start talking, I can hear myself like trying not to stutter. My heart drops, I get real nervous, but I keep talking. As I get to like 2 to 5 minutes into my lesson or whatever I'm teaching or talking about that day, then my voice stops shaking, I get a little more confident, I get loosened up, and I start to feel better. So that's something I never would have thought I could do. So again, just for y'all, if y'all struggle with anxiety, you can get through it. Just keep fighting. If you need to go to therapy, whatever the case may be, I haven't done that yet, maybe I should. But yeah, just know that everybody's going through it. A lot of people have, difficult upbringings, things like that, stuff that's happened, whether it's deaths, things like that. They can just give you anxiety. You could be perfectly fine, and next thing you know, you could be passed out. That's how it would be. I'd be having a good day, next thing you know, I can't breathe, I'm sweating, I'm slumped out on the floor. I went, one time, this is the last story for y'all, I went to the hospital. My wife actually drove me to the hospital. It's like 12 o'clock at night. I'm just laying in bed watching TV. All of a sudden I can't breathe. I start shaking, like I couldn't stop shaking. I'm literally like this. I woke her up like, I can't stop shaking. She's like, what's wrong with you? I'm literally like, probably shaking worse than this. Like I'm not lying to y'all, I'm laughing, but it's really not funny. I got scared. I thought my body was shutting down. I dropped on the floor and did some push-ups just to make sure I was still functional. Again, I'm weird, so I do stuff like that. I was nervous. I hopped in the car, she drove me to the hospital. I'm in the bed shaking. I can't stop shaking. They're like, what's wrong, what's wrong? The doctors is panicking. I'm like, I don't know, I can't stop shaking. They hooked me at the machines, drew my blood, everything like that. All of a sudden they're like, nothing, we can't find anything. And then I guess the comfort of me knowing that I was good, I just stopped shaking, I calmed down, went and got something to eat, like I was good. So literally anxiety, even though it's mental, it can affect you physically, but just know that, there's help out there. Like I said, if you need to go to therapy, if you need to talk to me, message me on Instagram, talk about it. Whatever the case may be, I'm here to support y'all just like y'all support me. And just let y'all know, I ain't perfect, ain't nobody out there perfect. If you see these people and you think they are, just know they ain't. But yeah, I ain't gonna keep rambling on. Hopefully this video was helpful, insightful. Again, I want y'all to know as much about me as possible. I want y'all to open up with me. Drop comments if you went through these similar issues. Like this video if this helped, if it motivated you, if it put you in more of a positive mindset, to let you know that you ain't crazy or anything like that. And please subscribe, I have more videos coming. Again, let me know what y'all want me to talk about, I'll talk about it. And as always, do what you gotta do what you gotta do, because it's that simple. Twalk the Hulk.